On the visiting sideline, coach of the Chiefs, Andy Reid. These guys just about set to go in this one. Along the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Broncos. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win.
To kick off for the Broncos.
Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward, and I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with the new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Right back to Pacheco. And this defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line.
He was taken down behind.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And he drives this into the pouring rain. That'll be the first and more. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They fake the handoff. Now Nix. That's incomplete left side.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Intended for Pat Bryant.
On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt.
Crawshaw in punt formation for the Broncos.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. Now for the 2nd time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. He'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or two shy of it. All set now, 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. It's Pacheco again. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Well, he got the football drop, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So the Broncos headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Buying some time right. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Trent McDuffie in to pick it off. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed. It really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And this weather, Brock, has been disrupting a lot of what both of these teams are trying to do. At this point, you gotta wonder who's going to switch up their game plan first.
Yeah, when you practice indoors or out under the clear skies, you don't get a lot of this. It is coming down on them.
Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. It's Pacheco on 3rd. He gets crushed behind the line, and the ball comes out. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. Kansas City sends out its punt team. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. So here comes the Bronco offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Nix with it on 1st. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Running it again with Dobbins. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. And gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard
Offense there, Kate, went heavy with that 13 personnel. 1 back, 3 tight ends, and those 3 added blockers. Just the element they needed to spring that run.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Nix now on 1st and 10. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Blitz coming, Nix. We're trying to set up the screen. Dobbins. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's going to be first down Denver.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. He brings it in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Had that one, but just couldn't see it through. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Third down and 3 yards to go.
Giving this to Harvey. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll have a chance to take the lead here as they line up for the field goal. The kick by Lutz is good, and that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, we finally put some points on the board. 3rd time was a charm. 3 possessions, 3 points. Usually not going to win you a lot of games.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Starting at the 10. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense out to take over. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback, as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Yellow!
To the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. He just gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Brandon Jones up for the stop. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Danger, kid. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down from the 42. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. And he's got a free play here. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. Here comes 2nd and 3 following the penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. 7th play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And, ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Denver set to take the field on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. He rolls to his right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. A 28-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Connects on the crosser. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And it's going to be 1st down, Denver.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
23-yard line.
I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers, pay my bills. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough, I needed something quicker. So now I'm all in Nico.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. A sideline shot snagged by Sutton. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now a toss play with Dobbins. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6.
Yeah.
I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game. That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
The kick by Lutz is good. Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. The Broncos on top here at Mile High. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
That's caught by Hollywood Brown. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Marquise Brown. That's a gain of 7. Brings
3rd and
up
short.
3rd
Here's
and
Mahomes.
3.
That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Oh, look at this, here he goes. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
9 yards. That's good for a Kansas
Send the tight end in motion.
Chiefs. 1st down.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes.
37-yard line.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Mahomes here from the gun on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you could do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Hey, 43, 15.
3rd and long.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the in route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. So a 1-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. So much to talk about as we wrap up week 1. A busy week of football. Let's get right into it. Our spin around the NFL starts now. We begin with a visit to Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. The Panthers at home to take on the Texans. And this is C.J. Stroud. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Texans come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Jonathan Taylor. He'll find an opening, and he's gone 20 yards on the touchdown. Lastly, let's go to Atlanta. It's the Falcons taking on the Tennessee Titans. and this is the Titans wideout. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown. The Titans move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. With that, a look at what's already transpired and what's still to come in a busy first week of the new season. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Marvin Mims now to return it. Shoves one away. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
They give to Dobbins to start the third, and they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards, and that's good for a Broncos first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And some nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And before he can reach the first, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
45-yard line.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Going for the first with Dobbins. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. The toss running right. Dobbins. And he's out of bounds. Looks like he only got a yard. That's going to set us up with 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Dobbins trying the right side. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Now air it out on 3rd. He's got it. Complete to Bryant. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
Catch made. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Dobbins. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Broncos bump the lead up to 13 points. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. They trail 13-0 here as they go in search of their opening score. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
A give right side. Here's Pacheco. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. On the draw, it's Pacheco. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We've not seen much achievement today.
This was not hit well. It's headed for that sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The Broncos are getting the ball back as J.K. Dobbins runs out there. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, gotta expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Ready.
Nix from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time, so it'll be 2nd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Third and 4 coming up now. Shotgun snap to Nix. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And he's taken out just short of that marker, but a flag is out. So let's see if they're going to get a redo here on 3rd down. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. The Chiefs aren't headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. And they have tried on occasion to ramp up their passing game, but nothing has worked with consistency yet, Brock. Might be why they trail near the end of this 3rd quarter.
You sure love teams who excel on the ground, right? You love a physical game of football who can hammer at the opponent. But in today's NFL, it's just impossible to win if you don't have a passing component that's balancing it out.
And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He's keeping it, and he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. He picks up 15 on the play, and that's a Chiefs 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
He throws a bullet to, and someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos get it back on the final play of the quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. The Broncos have the football, Brock, and with that lead, might have a win in just a little while, too. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
On 1st down, it's Nix. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
3rd and long for him here. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. Same as a touchback here. Fair catch made at the 20. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They're coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. 1st down throw, Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Here's Mahomes now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So they're left facing third and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Third down, it's Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A gain of 15 there. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the
Pistol now for Mahomes. Right back to Rice, caught again. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook was wide open.
A counter give here to Pacheco. Trucks a defender. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Setting up the screen. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Desperation time here on fourth. And the defender comes away with it. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Intercepted. Result of the play is a turnover on down.
You knew it before this drive started. The field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
The Broncos running their offense out once again. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Oh, I said.
Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Oh, I said. Ready. Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work. In this final quarter.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Oh, my son.
Running it again with Dobbins. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the 2nd one used by the defense in this half.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here's Dobbins again on 2nd down. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Time coverage for the Chiefs as they get prepped for this 3rd down.
Oh, I said. Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker, 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos looking like they'll start this season with a win. So out now comes the punter, Jeremy Crawshaw, the one who's going to send this away. Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds the in route complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
Brings up 2nd and
out of the gun, it's Mahomes.
at the 43-yard line.
Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he's not far from that 1st down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47, 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
They motion the tight end over. To throw. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Right back to Worthy. And they bring him down around the 34. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 34-yard line.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Broncos will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did I say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. The Broncos offense all set to go. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late.
Oh, my son!
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Designed run. Here's Nix.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready, my son!
So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
ain't never been a skate town. On a national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of at the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in the stolen